being on time. We'll give it a minute or two. I'm seeing that parents are still joining, and we'll start in just another minute or two. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming exactly on time. Also, I'd like to congratulate all of you on a very successful 10th grade result. We're all very proud of you, and we're sure that you will achieve great heights in the future. Before we continue, I'd just like to bring everyone's attention to the live chat functionality of YouTube Live. I want to specifically mention that please use the live chat only to ask questions. What ends up happening is that people tend to greet by writing hello, so it takes up a lot of space and some questions get missed. Also, don't repeat your question multiple times. If you have written a question, we have probably noted it down, so repeating it won't make matters any better. So just whatever question you may have, please note it down and then please write it down, and then we will bring it up later on at the end of our session. So, once again, don't use the chat to chat or to greet people. Please use it just for asking questions and only ask questions once. We will get to the questions all together at the end of the program after the initial seminar is done by Rohit sir. So, Rohit sir, I'd like to welcome you to please take the session forward.
Yeah, Ronit, thank you. Give me 1 minute. I'll just log in. I'll just come on screen. Good afternoon, dear parents and students. Congratulations, like Ronit sir said, we have excellent results this year, and uh, I think this is a historic record for Children's Academy Group of Schools because we have more than uh, 92% students having the average is 92 point something, which is I think one of the historic highs. Also, we have got has all now by now everybody knows that we have got 5 All India rankers in our school, which is again a record. So coming to the issue of the day, that is, you must be all be aware that the online option form has now started, and you require to complete this in the next 1 or 2 days. The deadlines are given on the portal. The timeline is given on the portal. Uh, the online option form is available for every student who takes admission in a state board junior college. Students who have already taken admission, and I understand that there are a number of students who have taken admission in maybe CBSE schools or ISC colleges or international schools. So they need not fill up these forms, but this admission online process is for state board junior colleges, that is FYJC 11th and 12th, run by the by the in the Maharashtra State Board. So I understand that not many have filled up the form till now. For example, in Ashok Nagar, out of 190 students who have appeared for the exam, only we have received only 122 forms. So I hope there is no misunderstanding. If you are applying for a state board junior college, Maharashtra State Board Junior College, you have to fill up the online form, irrespective of whether you are applying for a minority admission or a general quota admission. You need not fill the admission form if you are not taking admission in the Maharashtra State Board Junior Colleges. Example, again I repeat, if you have taken admission in IB Board or IGCSE or ICSE 11th and 12th standard, you did not fill up this form. But if you are taking admission through a minority quota, for example, Mitibai, NM or Gujarati minority seats where students are given preference from the Gujarati community, you have to fill up the admission form online through the admission portal. So I will not take too much time explaining to you the part 1, part A. Part A was already open and many of the students have already filled up. I'll start with some important points which you require to understand during filling up of part A as well as part B. So I'll just take you to the presentation. I will switch off my camera now. Ronit, is it visible?
Not yet, but give it a second.
Okay.
Okay, not visible. Okay, now it's visible.
Okay. So I think UDS number and school index number you all know. You have already filled up. Malad UDS number is here. You can take a screenshot or a photo. Thakur complex and Ashok Nagar is also shown here. So if you have not filled up part A, you require this data to fill up part A of your form. That is your general information form. You require the Malad UDS number if you are belonging to Malad school. Children's Academy Thakur complex will require the UDS number of Thakur complex. Remember, all the three schools have a different UDS number as well as school index number. So when filling up the first part, write only the information in which are, example, your data, your name, your surname, as it is in your statement of marks. Kindly do not write your own or do not make any changes, because the data in your form has to match the data from our general register. The data in the general register has been given to the ICC board and it appears in your statement of marks. So for seat number, if you have not yet filled up the form, write from the mark sheet the 7-digit number as a candidate UID as a or ID or candidate unique ID. Year of examination can be March or April, both are okay, 2023. Again, you're all students who had a group 3 subject, but for ICC, for filling up this form, you will be only taking the best of 5. That is your group 1 and group 2 subjects marks only. Do not include the group 3 subject marks. That is your physical education or your home science or your PE or your art subject. That marks will not be entered, will not be taken in for our school. So for ICSE students, best of 5 subjects will include only group 1 and 2. That is your main subjects only. So once you fill up part A of the form, the form gets locked and the form automatically comes to us. You have to fill up the form part A first. If you have not filled up, please do it at the earliest. As soon as we get the form, as soon as you complete the form gets locked. It will not go further to part B until and unless the school clerical staff unlock the form. We unlock the form after checking all the data which you fill in, right from the marks, right from the seat numbers, right from the date, from the name. Everything is checked from the school so that there are no errors in future. Because if there are errors in the form, you will have problems in your college admissions, and you will have problems in the next 2 years of your college, because your living certificate, etc., will appear wrong, or there might be some problems in securing admission. So for those who have not yet filled the form, please fill up the form. As soon as the form is locked, we will take 1 day to complete, check the form, and we will then unlock your form. Once the form is unlocked, then you can proceed to part B. So if you find an error in the form, and most of the errors is in the name, surname, or is in the index number of the school, or the UDS number, or the candidate number. So if any errors are there, we will write a remark, and that remark will be visible on your portal. On the left side of the portal, there is a place where you will see the remark written by the clerical staff. You have to rectify the error and then resend the form. So rectify the error and then resend the form, and then the clerical staff will again check and then approve the same. So non-creamy layer certificates are required. These are for OBC students, etc. You require a non-creamy layer certificate which shows that your income is below a certain level as specified by the government. So please note that non-creamy layer certificates are not issued by the school. It is a long process. I hope if you are applying under OBC, you have the non-creamy layer certificate. And if you are applying under any quota, you require to have certificates at the time of admission. Otherwise, the admission will be cancelled. You may be allotted a seat under ST quota or reservation, but if you do not have a certificate, caste certificate, your admission will remain cancelled. So other important terms which you will see during the admission process is the difference between the junior colleges. When you're filling up a junior colleges, you will be asked what kind of college you want to get admission into. So there are colleges which are, it is mentioned, aided junior college. So aided junior colleges are the colleges which receive a grant in aid from the state government. Now those colleges, education is literally free. It is for the students, because the cost of the employment of the teacher's salary is paid by the government. So the aided junior colleges will charge you as less as 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. They may charge you for some IT subject or some computer subject, but the cost is never more than 10 to 15,000. Unaided junior colleges are again schools which are not receiving a grant from the government. Self-financed junior colleges are also not entitled. Both are almost similar. Unaided junior colleges and self-financed junior colleges do not receive a grant from the government. So the fees charged by the colleges for 11th and 12th is on the higher side. It may be more than 20,000. Minority institutions means an institution declared as religious minority or a linguistic minority. For example, Humaira Khan College would be a college which has got minority affiliated, and it will cater to Muslim students. HR College, Jai Hind College would be affiliated to the Sindhi community, minority Sindhi community, linguistic minority. St. Xavier's would be a college which would give preference to a Christian minority. St. Andrews would be a minority college again for the Christian community. 50% of those seats are reserved for that community. So 50% of the seats in Mitibai would be reserved for Gujarati community. 50% of the seats in Thakur Thakur College would be reserved for the Hindi speaking, or I think it is most probably for the North Indian or for the Hindi speaking community, where the mother tongue is Hindi. Similarly, there are non-minority colleges also where the entire 100% of the seats are not reserved, but they can be given to anybody, any community, irrespective of language or religion. I hope you have understood these terms. These are important terms while filling up the junior college admissions. There are other important terms like management quota. So management quota means the reserved seats in junior college for the management level admissions. So there are some seats which the management can issue to the students. Those are the management quota. Minority quota, I have just mentioned, they are reserved seats for the minority. 50% of the students from that particular community will get the admissions. In-house quota is for those students who have junior colleges within the after the secondary school. So, for example, Thakur Vidya Mandir in Thakur Complex would have a junior college, so they would reserve some percentage of seats for their own students who pass out from 10th standard from that college. Bifocal courses are those vocational subjects which many colleges have in commerce as well as in science, and those seats, for example, computer, IT, banking, insurance, those are the particular subjects offered in place of a language, and those seats are not issued from the online admission portal, but those seats are allotted directly by the college after you secure the admission. After you secure the admission, you can apply to that particular college, and if your percentage is high enough, you may be given that particular seat. So now let me come to part 2 of the form. Part 2 of the form, when you complete part 1, and once the college form is approved, you will now be able to, once the part A form is approved by the school, you can now start applying for the selecting your colleges. I will just open a particular student form and show you the different parts of the form. So this is how your form will look like. Ronit, is the form visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So if you see, the left side shows choose stream and medium. So you can choose the stream and the medium. Medium is English medium, but the students can opt for arts or commerce or science. You have to take a call whether you want to apply for the art stream or the commerce or the science. So you cannot apply for, you will have to apply for 10 colleges. So you cannot apply for 2 streams, but you will have to take a decision whether you want to complete your 11th and 12th through arts or commerce or science. Obviously, if you are a commerce student of 9th and 10th and you have dropped science, you cannot opt for science in 11th and 12th. So I am taking a student from Thakur Ashok Nagar. I opened his form. So here, these are the data you have to fill. Have you passed English at the 10th standard? It's already filled up. Have you passed science? This boy has particularly passed through science. It takes the data from your marks, which you have already written, group 1 and group 2 subjects. So this boy has got 481, which is converted to 500 marks and 96%. Now, as a stream, I can select arts, or I can select commerce, or I can select science. Medium is English, so you can press English and then press save. After that, you can choose your junior colleges. Now, if you are a minority student and you want to apply for the minority quota admission, on the left side, again you have apply for minority quota. There are 2 parts. Choose junior college for CAP, that is a general process, and there are quota choices. So if you are applying for any minority seat, if you belong to Gujarati linguistic and you want to apply to a college which is giving you a particular quota, if you belong to a particular quota, you can apply for the minority quota from the left hand side. You cannot fill in. Children's Academy students do not have in-house quota, and you do not have, if you want, you can apply for a management quota for a particular college. But here I am going to show you apply for minority quota. So I have clicked apply for minority quota here. So this is what you see: science, English, status, all. So now here you can start searching the colleges which you want to apply. Now, if you are applying under minority quota, you will be shown only minority colleges in this part of the form. You will not be shown colleges which do not come under the minority quota. For example, zone is shown here. For example, Mumbai and Greater Mumbai has been divided into various parts: Bhiwandi, Kalyan, Mira Road, Mumbai, Mumbai North, Mumbai South, Mumbai West, Panvel, etc. Now, if you want to select a particular area, for example, you want to select colleges in Mumbai North or Mumbai South. For example, if you take Mumbai West, it will then filter it and show colleges only from this particular area. If you have for example, status, here it shows aided colleges, it shows schools run by the BMC, it shows schools run by the government, it shows partly aided, self-financed and unaided. So I am keeping the filter as all. And area, again, if you want, Mumbai West is from Andheri to Daisar. From Andheri to Daisar. So if you want a college in Andheri West, you can search Andheri West and then press search. So it will give you 3 colleges in Andheri West, that is Walia Junior College of Arts, Walia Junior College of Arts and Science again. The difference between the first and the second Walia Junior College is one is aided, the other college is unaided. You have to select 10 colleges, or for minority students can apply for more than 10 colleges. So let us take a trial. So this is when I press apply, like I said, this is the code MU Walia Junior College of Arts and Science, Cosmopolitan Education Society, DN Nagar, Andheri West, is a science stream college. The first code is MU0149 SGE, is an aided section of the college. It is Gujarati minority. The medium is English and there are 80 seats. The fees of this college is only 370 rupees. Like I said, the college is only charging 370 rupees because the government is paying the salary of the teachers. But the next code also belongs to Walia Junior College of Arts and Science, but the code is different. If you see the code now, it is MU0149 SNE. Previously it was SGE, now it is SNE. So this becomes one application. This becomes one application, and this can become the second application. You have to apply for 10 or more than 10 colleges when you are applying for minority quota admissions. So the difference between the first and the second is the aided and the unaided, and then the fees. Like I said, the aided section will charge you very little fees and the unaided section is charging you 9,820 rupees. But again, there is a difference of seats. The first had 80 seats, the second has 40 seats. Now, if I want to search, if I want to increase my search area, I can, instead of Andheri, I will make it all. So it will give me a bigger search area from Andheri. So now it shows me more colleges in the entire Mumbai West. So now I can see Bombay Suburban Grain Dealers Association Junior College. You may not be aware, but Bombay Suburban Grain Dealers Junior College of Commerce and Arts is nothing but the famous NL College on SV Road, Malad West. NL Nagindas Kandwala College is the official name of the college is Bombay Suburban Grain Dealers Junior College. So this college is a science college, self-finance course, minority, Gujarati minority, English medium, 11,820 is the fees, and there are 180 seats. So I can select depending upon my minority. So if you are a Gujarati minority and you want to select all Gujarati seats, you can select this college. As soon as I select, it says applied successfully for the selected junior college, and it shows you this college at the end. Can you see this college? It shows that I have selected one such college belonging to the Gujarati minority. Now, when selecting a college, also remember that, like I said, there are more than one code, stream code for one college. For example, if I take maybe like I said, okay, TP Bhatia School. If I want to apply for TP Bhatia School, I can apply for the aided section, which has 60 seats. I can also apply for the unaided section here, which is charging me 23,250 rupees, but the number of seats are more, that is 720 seats. The amount of fees is the difference in the fees is very high, 370 rupees for the entire year, which is more than what you pay for a maybe popcorn in Oberoi Mall. And the cost difference is 23,250 rupees for the unaided section, because these the college incurs expense because the salary is paid by the college. So I can apply for both the sections. I have applied for TP Bhatia Junior College aided section. I am also applying for the unaided section, which has 720 seats. So when I apply, it has now told me that by now I have totally applied for 3 junior colleges. So this one is Bombay Suburban, TP Bhatia and TP Bhatia again. So again, depending upon my minority, I can go on selecting the colleges which cater to the Gujarati community. So for example, there are other colleges like Rastamji International, which is catering to Gujarati as well as the Parsi community. The fees is 33,000 and there is 120 seats. So I can go on applying for colleges. I am again applying for Nirmala College. I am also applying for Khar Education Society and so on. So you can go on selecting the colleges. Remember, when selecting the colleges, in the minority, you do not have to give a preference. You do not have to give a preference of the choice of college. You can apply for all the colleges at one go, and when the colleges will look at your seat, will look at your percentage and create a merit list and then send you information whether you have been selected for that particular college. I'll come back to the PowerPoint presentation a little later. But suppose I go on selecting, I think you can apply for more than 10 colleges. I tried it in the morning, it is allowing me more than 10 colleges. So for example, I can again take Lord's College. I can take Walia Junior College. I can take Seth Anandilal Poddar Junior College. I can take Mumba Devi Junior College. I can take Matru Chhaya. I have completed more than 10. It says total junior colleges applied is 11. So it doesn't have a restriction on more of 10. But for the general quota, if you are applying under the general quota and not through minority, you can only select 10 colleges. So I am again applying for another college, that is Acharya Patel Junior College. So it shows I have selected 12 colleges. So minority students can select more than 10 colleges in your form. But remember, if you have Gujarati, you can apply for the minority Gujarati colleges. If you are a Christian, you can apply for minority seats only in the Christian colleges. If you are a Muslim, you can apply for colleges which cater to your community. If you are a Sindhi, you can apply, you will get preference only in the Sindhi colleges run by the Sindhi Trust, like HR, KC, Jai Hind. So after completing those 10 colleges or 12 colleges, you can then lock your form. Here at the bottom of the screen, it says lock minority quota choices. It warns me you will not be able to modify, change after your minority quota chances once you lock it. Do you want to lock your minority quota choices? If I press yes, the form gets submitted. If I press yes, the form gets locked and it gets submitted. I will explain to you how the round 0 and round 1 will happen simultaneously, but this is for locking the choices. Once you decide you are sure of the choices, you can lock and submit the form for the minority colleges. Now, if you are a minority, if you belong to the minority, you have an advantage that you can also apply through the CAP option. That is through the first part, that is here CAP option, choose junior colleges. So I am now going to this part section. I again can apply for, here the restriction is 10 colleges. I can only select 10 colleges which belong to minority or non-minority. You can repeat the names of colleges. If you are a Gujarati minority student and you have selected Mitibai in your minority form, you can also select Mitibai when you are applying for the under the CAP option, part 1. So for example, it is again similar. I again have to fill up the college type, co-ed, status. I am keeping it open, all. Bifocal, here it gives you information on the bifocal subject. If you are particularly interested in any of the bifocal subject, you can select, but then it will show you only that particular colleges which are offering you bifocal subjects. For example, I have got a very high percentage, above 90%, and I want to apply as a bifocal subject in computer science. I can press computer science and then press search junior college. So now it shows me colleges which are offering me computer science as a bifocal subject. If you do not want to keep that filter, if you are okay with any bifocal subject which is offered, you can keep it filter to all. Now you can search your junior colleges. It will show you all junior colleges in Mumbai and Greater Mumbai, because right now I kept the filter zone all. You can bring down the filter to a particular region. For example, you want to go to a South Mumbai college only. You are interested in the South Mumbai colleges only. You can press the filter at South Mumbai and the filter will automatically bring you to all South Mumbai colleges. Now here the stream is science. The status shows self-financed or aided or unaided. It also shows all area of South Mumbai. Also the status is all. Now if you want to go to only a unaided college, you can press unaided and then search the colleges. It will only show you unaided colleges. For example, now the filter is reduced. There are only 7 to 8 unaided colleges in South Mumbai. It shows unaided, etc. So it shows the fees 8,000, 28,000, 9,000, 13,000. I would prefer keeping the college to the filter as all, co-ed, and now suppose I bring down my area to Mumbai North. So let us search some colleges from Mumbai North. It will now show me Mumbai North colleges. Ghatkopar, Kanjurmarg, Trombay. I don't think many of the students would be interested in going so far. So now let me search Mumbai West colleges. That is where most of the students go to. And Mumbai West is from Andheri to Daisar. So it now shows me all colleges, aided, unaided, minority, non-minority, all the types, self-financed, unfinanced, permanently or non-financed colleges here. So I can now select Remember, you have to select 10 colleges from the entire Mumbai area. So for example, I want to apply at the Mumbai suburban grade, that is your NL school, NL high school. I select this, add selected junior college. It tells me I have added one junior college. At the bottom it tells me I have added this. You can also delete it later. If you want to change it later, you can edit it, no issue. Now I also want to try Patkar College, a very famous college in Goregaon, good for science students. They have both aided as well as unaided. The seats are not shown here, but the fees is shown 370 and 25,040. 25,040. I can select both these colleges. I can also select maybe Bhavan's College of Arts, Commerce. Again, there are two codes here, 201 SG, 201 SFE. So I can select Bhavan's College. I am okay with going to Bhavan's aided section, or I am also okay with going for Bhavan's unaided section. Everything remains the same. The complex remains the same. The teachers remain the same. Only the fees changes. Your examination pattern, the way of teaching, the campus, the canteen, everything remains the same, irrespective of whether you take admission in the aided section or the self-finance course. Only the colleges, the teachers will be in the aided section will be paid by the government, and in the unaided section the salaries will be paid by the college. So I am selecting both these colleges. Now when I select, it tells me, it adds to my list, and I have already now selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colleges. I have to select 5 more colleges. Now, for example, I am now interested in maybe particular region. I am looking for a particular region, Barla West, Mitibai College. Now let me see if I can get Mitibai College here. Okay, so here it shows Mitibai College, and the fees, the college fees is 370. It has only the aided section. It doesn't have the unaided section. So I am applying here and I press selected. Remember, you have to apply for 10 colleges. Minimum 1 college, maximum 10 colleges. Your number of your chances of admission increase if you increase your number of colleges. Now I am also interested maybe in St. Xavier's. I want to apply for St. Xavier's College, which is in Mumbai South. Okay, let me search. St. Xavier's College is here. That is your Dhobi Talab. Fees is again 370. And I also want to try Jai Hind College, which is another famous college for college. So I also can apply for DG Roparil, which is in Mahim. And I also want to apply for Ruya College. So now when I search, okay, sorry, I did not press okay. So let me again go back. I pressed St. Xavier's. I will also try to take admission. Okay, let me add this. I am also applying for Jai Hind. K.C. Chand Chelaram College is popularly KC College. And I also want to try Ruya College. So when I select all these colleges, selected junior colleges. Now I have already selected the colleges. I have selected 10 colleges. Now I cannot select any more college. I think it will tell me, it will restrict me adding it. Let me try this. When I try one more college, Pioneer College, it tells me on the top, you can shortlist only 10 colleges. You can only select 10 junior colleges. I press OK. So these are the 10 colleges which I have selected. That is the NL High School, Bombay Suburban Green Dealer Association, St. Xavier's, Patkar, both aided as well as unaided, Bhavan's College, aided and unaided, Jai Hind College, which is aided, KC College, which is aided, Mitibai College, which is aided in Parla, and Ruya College in Mahim. Now, if I am not happy, I have second thoughts. I can deselect any college. I can remove a particular college. I do not want to go to Ramniras. I have changed my mind, so I can delete the college, and again it says you have now gone back to 9. So I can again change the college. I can take some other college, maybe let me take some other college in some other area. I can try Alpha Junior College in Parla West. I select this. So it tells me now I've again gone back to 10. So once you select the 10 colleges, you have to press save and next. Now, when you press save and next, you have to give a preference to your choice of college. This is one of the most difficult and the most crucial part of your selection of college, because your admission will be based on an algorithm which will take your colleges which you have selected, and also it will look at your preference number. So if I want to go as a first preference to St. Xavier's College, I select it first. When I select it first, it tells me St. Xavier's College my first preference. My second preference is the Patkar College unaided section. The third preference is Bhavan's College, the aided section. Fourth preference is Bhavan's College, the unaided self-finance course. Maybe my next preference is Patkar College. Next preference is NL College. You can go on tick mark, and you can go on giving the preference. So I have given all the preferences, 1 being St. Xavier's, 2 being Patkar, 3 being Bhavan's College, 4 being Bhavan's College, 5 again being Patkar College. So this is how I prefer. If again I want to make a decision, I want to change, I can reset the preferences and it will again go back to square one. So again I can change. I can now select NL College as the first preference, Patkar College as second, third as Alpha Junior College, fourth as St. Xavier's, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. Now, when selecting colleges, it's very important that you select your college depending upon your percentage, and also look at the cutoff percentage of the college last year. In your form, at the very first page, at the home page, the cutoff percentage is shown in an Excel file. If you want to know the percentage, cutoff percentage of last year, go select this particular code. For example, I want to know Bhavan's College of Andheri aided section, what was the cutoff percentage of last year? Because if you have got 60% or 70% or 80% and you apply for a college where the cutoff percentage last year was 90, you are not going to get that college, and you will be left with some other college which the portal will send you to. So very important that when you are setting the colleges and when you are setting the preferences of your colleges, is very important that you look at the cutoff percentage of last year. Now I am copying this percentage. There is an Excel sheet. Ronit, is the Excel sheet now visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So the Excel sheet shows all colleges and their cutoff. Now I go to find and select. I go to find. I press I paste it here and find next. And here now I get the code Bhavan's College pure. Pure means non for those students who are not who are applying for the general quota. The cutoff marks is here, that is 436. 436 is the percentage you require. 436 is the marks you require for a student who has applied for Bhavan's College and the other Bhavans College is also shown here, that is MU2 CFE. This is again pure. This must be one of the aided section, and this might be the unaided section. I think we took the aided section. The aided section is this, and we saw it here. Aided, the marks of the aided section was 436. So cutoff percentages, you are required to go to the Excel sheet and search. So if you want to see Jai Hind College, copy paste this, go to the Excel form, search the college and search the copy paste this and search. So when you search, you get Jai Hind College here, pure, that is 437. The first list closed at 437. When you look at the your home page, you will find cutoff of first list, second list, and third list. So when you are looking at the first cutoff, when you are applying for the first round, look at the first cutoff. When you are applying for the second round, look at the second round cutoff. So this is the cutoff of the first round. I hope this is clear.
Rohit, there's a lot of questions coming about where the 11th admission can be seen.
Sorry,
the Excel sheet, where can it be seen? There are a lot of questions coming up.
it is there in the home page itself. At the end we will take it to the end. It is there in the home page, in the main tab. When you log in, it is there. It is available there. I'll show it to you towards the end. So now you can, after selecting the colleges, once you are clear about the preferences, you can then save next. Once you save next, it will ask you to sign at the end, that is tick mark at the end. I declare and understand all the preference and option given to me in this option form are according to rules. Allotment of junior college depends on my merit, reservation, order of preferences given to me. So you have to be very careful when selecting the preferences of your college. So your first preference will be the college where the maximum chances of you getting admission are. You may want to go to St. Xavier's, but if your percentage is low and it does not match the cutoff percentage of last year, then you should not be putting it in the first preference. Try to match your percentage with the cutoff percentage of last year's. So again, when you have to complete the process by pressing lock option form. When you press lock option form, I pressed, again it will tell you, you will not be able to modify, change or alter once you lock it. Do you want to lock your option form? If I press yes, I am pressing yes. So it is now telling me that my option form is locked. At the end it says locked. And it tells you to take the print option form, take a printout of this option form. So this is the process for both people, for those who are applying for minority college and those who are applying for non-minority college, if you do not belong to a particular minority. So now let me come back to the my PowerPoint presentation, which tells you about the deadlines. Visible now, Ronit? Okay. So
yes.
Students applying under minority quota, for admission through any quota, students have to apply only online. Okay. Now, the round zero. Round zero is a round for the quota students, for minority quota students. When you are applying, the government has given you the round, named the round for quota admissions. Quota admissions will begin earlier than the general admissions. So minority college students will come to know whether they have got admission in the minority colleges before the other students, before the non-minority students, those who are applying under the general category. So it is called round zero. When you fill up the form and submit the form, on 13th Junior colleges will display the selected and waitlisted students who applied for admission under the quota. They will display the merit list for the quota students only. 13th, 14th and 15th, the students have to confirm the quota admissions. 13th, 14th and 15th of June, you have to confirm the quota admissions. Once you will get, I am not very sure whether you will be sent an email separately by the college or you will get the information in the portal. I am not very sure. You can check with their minority colleges. But once you get a confirmation, you have to visit the college for submission of the documents and confirm your admission. Now, from 16th to 18th, those colleges, the students who are applying under minority quota, and if you are not happy with the quota admission, if you have not got, you can reapply for quota or update quota choices again. So round 0 is complete on 15th. 13th is the display. 13th, 14th and 15th, if you are happy with the admission of the minority college, you have applied for Mitibai, you have got Mitibai, you applied for NM in commerce, you have got NM commerce. You can, if you are selected in the particular college, you can go and complete the admission process. If not, you can again update your quota choices. Quota admissions, according to information I have received from the education department, will continue till the college completes the quota of their admissions. I again repeat, this is the information which I have received from the education department. It is not mentioned anywhere in the portal or in the circular. So understand, this is what information I have tried to get from the education department office and from other school principals. They have told me that quota admissions will continue till the college completes their quota of admission. For example, if Mitibai has got 1000 seats, 500 seats are reserved for the minority quota. So if in the first round they complete 400 seats, in the second round of quota admissions, only 100 seats will be left out. The third round of quota admissions will be given for those seats which are available if all the seats are not filled up. I do not think that in very good prestigious colleges like Mitibai or NM, there will be a round 2 or a round 3, because the number of students of the Gujarati community applying under quota of minority will be more, at least 5 times more than the number of seats available under the minority quota. But the colleges have informed the department that the quota admissions round will continue till the college completes the entire quota. On 19th, the round 1 of junior colleges will display the quota wise seats again. Second list for those students who are again applied from 16th to 18th. If you have not taken admission on 13th, 14th, 15th, and you have again applied for quota with a new choice on 16th, 17th and 18th, the new list, if any seats are available, I am again telling you, if any seats are available in the minority college, then the next round will begin on 19th. And you will be given again 19th, 20, 21, 22 to confirm your admission in that minority colleges. This completes all the points for quota admissions, minority quota admission. Now let me come to those who are applying for non-minority, or those minority students who have applied under minority but also applied under the general quota admissions. So the general quota admissions list will be put up on 19th to 22nd. So 19th, 20, 21, 22 is the time which you require to you require to confirm your admission. For example, I am not a minority student. I have not applied under minority quota. My list will come up. My admission, I will receive an SMS or I will receive a information on my portal, or I may receive an email. I am not sure, but either of the three, you will either receive a SMS or you will have to check your admission portal, log into your portal and check whether you have got information there, or you may get an SMS from a college that you have secured admission. Now, this first list will be on the 19th, and on 19th at 10 o'clock or about around 10 o'clock, you are supposed to get, the colleges will send information to the students that you have been given admission in so and so college. Now remember, you had given college preference 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10. There were 10 colleges you have selected according to your preferences. Now, it is not necessary that in the round 1, you will get your preference of college. You may be told that you have applied for Mitibai College as preference number 1, but you are now being allotted your preference of college number 6 or 7 or 8 or any other college other than 1. If so, you have to take a call. Do you want to take admission? Do you want to take admission to the college which has been allotted to you? It may be college number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 10. It may not necessarily be 1. If you are happy with the college which has been allotted, you have to complete your admission process by pressing the tab within. In the portal, you will see a confirm admission tab. You have to press the confirm admission tab, which will inform the college that you are interested in getting the admission. Then go to the college. They will be giving you a time slot. The number of days is given here. 19 to 22, you have to complete the admission process in that college of what has been offered to you in round 1. Now, there is a chance that you have applied for Mitibai as the first college of preference, and in the college you are allotted is Mitibai. That is, you have preferred college number 1 and your percentage is high enough, you get college number 1 as your admission preference in round 1. If you do not take admission by chance, if you miss out on taking admission to college number 1 preference, you will not be allowed to participate in round 2. There will be 3 rounds of admission: round 1, round 2 and round 3. So if you are happy with the admission, with the selection of college which comes in round 1, you can complete your admission process. If you are not happy with round 1 preference, you can do not take admission. You have a chance to, after round 1, the government will give you a chance to apply in round 2. You do not have to reapply. You can keep your college preferences as it is, or if you are interested in changing the college preferences, you can do so at the end of round 1. Not only you can change the order of preferences, you will also get a chance to change the colleges. You will also get a chance to change your stream. So instead of arts stream, if you have selected arts as of round 1, you can now select science as a second stream. Or if you have selected science as a first round, and now you have taken a decision not to apply for science, you are not happy with the science colleges, then you can change your stream in round 2 and round 3. But if you have got the college number 1 as your choice, you have been allotted the college preference number 1, the college which you listed as preference number 1, if that you get in any of the round, you have to confirm your admission in that time in that college. Otherwise, you are not allowed in the next round. You are blocked from the second consequent round. I again repeat, if a student doesn't want to take admission in the allotted junior college, he can wait for a further round. But students who have been allotted to the first preference, compulsory you have to take admission in the allotted round. If such students fail to take admission, they will be blocked for the consequent regular round and will be considered in the next round. So round 1, if you do not take preference number 1, round 2 you are not allowed, but you will be allowed in the round 3. If not, you can wait till the special round, which is when the colleges, when the government gives out any student, any particular randomly colleges in far-flung areas or in colleges where seats are not filled up. So I again request the students, if you have got admission in round 1 or round 2 or round 3, if you get the round, if you get the college number 1, which you have already listed as preference 1, please take the admission. Otherwise, you will miss out on good colleges. And this I am speaking with experience. In the previous year or two, some parents have missed out filling up, confirming the admission in the college what they wanted, and they were blocked from round 2 and 3, and it became very difficult to them to get admission in the good colleges. I hope this is clear. So, if the third point says, if a student wishes to cancel his confirmed admission, they can request the concerned college and get the admission cancelled. But such students who have cancelled the admission will also be restricted for a consequent regular round. So, if you have taken admission after round 1 and then decide and go and inform the college, I want to cancel my admission, you will not be allowed in round 2, but you will be allowed in round 3 again. So I don't think the students should take such a risk. So these are the points which are important. I hope I have been clear and you have understood the points. Now I'll take up questions. Any questions, Ronit?
Yes, there are a few. I'll just most of them have been answered already, but
Okay.
I think just to clarify a few, I'll just go through uh, some of the questions that were asked. Parents, if there are any more questions other than the one that I already noted down, please do type it out in the chat box. Uh, Also, sir, if we could just very quickly show them where the cutoff is
Okay.
visible.
I think if you log out, I log out. Okay. And yeah, can you see this form here?
Yes, cutoff.
Cutoff at the home page. Home page, search, no eligibility, and cutoff. So it shows here cutoff list regular round 1. You enter it, you will get the colleges, all the colleges. Visible?
Yeah, it's visible. So, parents, if you could see, it's right there on the home page.
It shows,
When you
yeah.
hover over cutoff, you will see cutoff list regular round 1, round 2, round 3, and that will give you a good estimation of um, what percentage you will require. Okay, so to all the ones asking for the cutoff, it's right there on the home page.
I think they have just now added this tab. It was not there in the morning. I think it is a new tab which has come in. Know your eligibility. So it tells me. I think I'm not sure. I think some of you can. It will tell you where you may get admission. It is a new feature. It was not there till last year. I don't remember it last year. So I can fill up your marks. For example, I'll just write some random numbers. Okay, within 15 marks range, gender, male, social reservation, general, open, medium is English, admission round, okay, it's not visible. I'll try to enter the captcha. Okay, when I'm entering the marks, 491 marks, it is giving me an idea where my college's preferences are. Uh, it is telling me that I may get admission in this college. I'm not very sure why it is showing me only two colleges. Uh, it is not allowing me to change.
I don't think they've done
Okay,
much. I
so
think it's new,
increase the
so
marks
I
to
don't think that it's very reliable yet.
ah,
Maybe when the students start filling it, maybe they'll have better luck. Um, Regarding some questions that have come up, very important question that's coming up is that can both minority and general quota forms be filled?
yes, if you are a minority student, you can fill in both the forms. But like I said, the minority admissions will start first. Minority admissions list will be put up as round zero, and general quota admissions you will come to know late. That is on 19th. So you have best of both the worlds. You can fill up the form for both.
Okay, so I hope that answers the question, everyone. You can fill up both, but please keep in mind that minority list will be released first. So please fill that ASAP.
Like I said, it is for admission to quota rounds will be on 13th. So 13th you will come to know the minority seats, and if you are not happy with the minority seats, you can wait or till 19th, because 19th will be the round one admissions, which will display the non-minority seats admissions. The non-minority people will get to know their admission on 19th.
There's a question that states asking your opinion whether you think that the cutoff will be higher this year than it was last year.
It is Ronit. I think this year's percentage is higher, like more than the last year.
That's what my perception was as well. Yes, I do think it is slightly higher, but I
Is it
don't think it's a significant difference. So you can still take last year's cutoff as a good reference point.
maybe yeah, 1 mark, 1% here and there.
Yes, one just very minor changes might be there. It's a good place to start to get see last year's cutoff to get a good reference point.
Also,
There's
also,
one.
also,
There's the sir. We discussed this earlier, but what if the first form is not accepted? What if the first form is not accepted?
not accepted means you do not get admission in any of the first round. I think the question is, if for example the first round you do not get admissions, you have scored maybe 75% and you have applied for colleges in the range of 90 or 80%, you may not get. So you'll have to wait for round two.
No, I think this is regarding the forms that they submitted. That if there's any mistake in the form, then the clerks won't be
No,
accepting.
you can reset your form. You can reset your form. If you log in again, I'll show you. You can unlock the form also. Till the time the government is, I will try to show you the form again. I had filled up the colleges, but I am allowed to unlock the form.
Another question that's coming up is that can a person apply for minority? Sorry, in minority colleges, when you're opting for minority colleges, is there a preference for that as well?
No, there is no preference when you're. I have tried that. When I am filling up the minority colleges, there is no preference. When you are applying for minority colleges, when I apply for minority quota, there are when I log the minority quota. For example, this particular child, when I am filling it, I have these are all minority seats which I am applying. Can you see this? Gujarati, 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 Gujarati. This is through the
Yeah.
applying for the minority quota. Now, when I lock it, I have not locked it, but when I lock it, it doesn't ask me preference. It has locked the form, but it has not asked me the preference. So when you are applying for minority quota, it doesn't ask for preference, but in the general quota, it tells you to give a preference of 1 to 10. Now I can unlock. I can also unlock the option form. Can you see this? Here, print option form, unlock option form. So I'm pressing unlock option form. I hereby declare and understand I am entirely responsible for unlocking my option form. I am unlocking the form. Do you want to unlock the form? Till the due date I can unlock. But once the form, the last date, 10, I think it's 10 o'clock, one particular date is given in the, please check the timeline. Once that is crossed, you cannot unlock. Till that time you can go on unlocking. Do you want to unlock your option form? Confirm. So now my option form is unlocked. I hope you have got this. Now I can again go back to, this is minority, correct? Okay, so I can again apply for minority quota. This is, I have unlocked the form, now I can change the preferences.
Okay, I think that answers the question.
Yes, for example, I have locked this, now I can delete the colleges. I can delete the, I have unlocked the form, I am deleting these colleges. I have deleted the colleges, and now again it shows I have only selected 5 colleges. I can now apply for more colleges. But remember that once you finish, you have to lock the form, otherwise your form will not go to the to the rounds. Save and next, press save and next. After pressing save and next, give the preferences. After pressing save and next, lock the form. Do not forget to lock. In your hurry, you may not lock, and then you may assume that you are locked. Do you want to lock? Confirm. And then I have now selected only 5 colleges, maximum 10, minimum 1. Yes, any more questions?
Yes, there are quite a few. Here is the question of, if I receive admission in minority quota but not in preferred college, then what is to be done?
Then either you have the next date available to change your minority form is here, correct? I had shown this. From 16th to 18th, the students can apply for quota or update the quota choices again. You can apply for quota choices again, but understand that as the round increases every time, the number of seats in the colleges goes on reducing. So round 1, there might be 500 seats. Round 2, on 16th, maybe there are only 20 seats available. So your chances of getting admission goes on reducing every round. I hope that is clear.
Yes. Here another question is, the xerox of result and LC should be self-attested or signed by an SEO?
No, it is not required. Self-attestation.
Okay.
Please do not come to schools for attestation.
Okay. So it can be self-attested.
Yes.
Is it compulsory to apply for 10 colleges, or can you apply for fewer than that?
I think 1 minimum, maximum 10. But you can apply for more than 1, so that you are, and if you are, for example, in round 1 you have selected only 5. If you have not got admission in 5, you can change in round 2. Remember, I told you can change the stream. From arts you can go to commerce, from commerce you can go to science, or vice versa. And you can also increase the number of colleges. You can change the number of your preference order.
Okay. That was another question that has come up. So yes, for everyone asking, you can edit your preferences in the second round.
Yes.
Okay. Just see, there are quite a few more. Okay, if we take admission in the college, are we kicked out of the system?
Yes, once you take admission, once you confirm your seat, then you are out of the system.
There's a student asking that the student's document isn't being verified by the school. The first form isn't verified by the school yet.
Out of most of the forms which have come to us, we have verified. Only the forms which have error, around 20 forms in Ashok Nagar, have been sent back. Please wait for 1 day at least, because we take at least 1 day to complete the verification. Now, according to my Ashok Nagar clerical staff, only 20 forms required to be verified. These are the second time we are verifying the forms. So only those forms are left out.
Right. So if there are any mistakes in your form and you have been informed as such, please do make the change and send the form again. It will be.
Yes. Many times what is happening is that students are sending the form back without making an error. If you find your form is sent back, if you are not understanding, please come down to the school. Monday the school is closed on account of 100% result. So Monday we are closed. So please check and come.
If you get your admission in the minority quota, then you can't apply in the general quota again.
If you complete your admission process in the minority quota, you are not eligible for general quota. So, for example, if you confirm the admission, you go to the college, you confirm the seat, you pay the, you once you confirm the admission, then you are not eligible for the general quota.
If I don't get admission in my first preference college, then my second preference for college would be taken in consideration. Yes.
If you, for example, I have selected 10 colleges. For example, again, I am giving you an example. Bhavan's College is number one choice. You wanted admission in Bhavan's College. Your college of preference is Bhavan's College for science, but you have got maybe Patkar College in the round 1. Then you can do not do anything. You can just wait for round 2. If you have got Patkar College in your preference, but do not want to go to Patkar College and you still want to go to Bhavan's College, you can just simply wait for round 2 to start. In the meantime, when round 1 ends, the government will give you 2 days or 1 day to edit your form to change the order of preference. So either you change the order of preference or you keep it as it is. No problem. Round 2, if you are lucky, you will get your college of preference. If not, again wait for round 3.
Does NM and Mitibai have any personal form to be filled from the FCKM website?
I don't know. I think it's better that you check through the college. But we have been told that all admissions will be done only from the portal.
Right. So, the people asking again, it's not compulsory to select all 10 colleges. You can select minimum 1, maximum 10.
Yes.
But it is preferred that you choose up to 10 so that you have more options available for yourself.
Yes.
If I have taken commerce in 9 and 10, can I apply for science in junior college?
No, you cannot. You cannot.
You have to stick with the.
If you have taken science, you can opt for science, commerce, or arts. But if you have dropped commerce, if you have dropped science, you cannot opt for science.
Okay, this is going to be a common one. Let us assume that a student has applied for NM college as a preference number 1, but in the first list he has been allotted his third preference. So if the student waits for the second round, will his admission to his third preference be cancelled?
Yes, it will be cancelled.
Yes.
Because you have been given 3 days to complete your process. By chance, if you don't, for example, I told you, I am again showing it to you. Okay, I stopped presentation, but I told you that you will get 3 days to complete your admission process. If by chance you do not go, in the next round, it is possible that you may not get the same college again. You may not even get college number 3. You may be getting college number 5 preference. You have to take a chance. It is purely, I do not know on what algorithms it decides. It decides on your preferences. It decides on the merit. It decides on the number of seats available in the college. So a lot of factors are there to consider.
Okay, so please keep that in mind, everyone. If you get your second preference and you want to still wait for your first preference, your admission in the second preference goes away unless you confirm that admission. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Everyone's asking for the timeline. The timeline document has been shared.
Yeah, it is there in the. I think I'll again do the presentation.
Yes.
If I here, these are the. If you go to this notification, is the form visible? Ronit, is this visible? Ronit, is the form
not the form, mate. No.
There is a form.
Okay, now I can see the quota schedule round 0 and 1.
I'll show it to you. The notification part here, there is round 0 and round 1 circular in English. So you can open it and download it. quota schedule round 0 and 1. It shows the entire timeline. I may not be able to expand it. There's no place for me to expand it. Okay, 2-page view. Okay, can you see this now? It shows your round 0, junior college will prepare the merit list, 13th to 15th quota admission. I have converted the data from here. So those who want to, the form is available in Marathi and English. The circular is available in Marathi and English. There are two circulars. This is talking about circular round 1. This is talking about schedule round 1. So you can open this. It tells you that from 8 to 12 you have to fill up the part 1 of the form. From 13 to 15th, what will happen, and then what will happen on 19th. For example, I know it is very small, but display of junior college seats for the round 1 will begin. So it is all visible here. You can just go to here, or I had downloaded some forms. I'll just see if it is available. Can you see this? Ronit, can you see?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yeah. So I'm showing you the same circular. I had downloaded it, converted it to Word document. So it shows round 0 and round 1. It talks. The English is not grammatically correct, so it may be difficult for us to understand. I think it is not a very good translation from Marathi. So the words spellings are wrong, but generally you get an idea about what they are trying to say. It says 13th, 8 to 12th is your filling up of the form. 13th is round 0. 13th junior college will prepare the merit list. Call the display, it's not OS play, display of quota at the junior level. So 13th you have round 0. 13th, 14th, 15th till 6 o'clock you can complete the admission process, confirmation of admission, and then 16th to 18th the remaining students can apply for quota or update quota choice again. So I think this is for students who are not happy with the preference or given to minorities. If they have not got, suppose they have applied for Mitibai but have not got Mitibai, they have got some other, maybe Kanwala Minority College, Gujarati. So they may again try to update your quota choice, and in round 19th, this is round, not round 11, it is round 1. 19th they will be preparing a new list, and 19th to 22nd you have to confirm your admission. So this is, it is written here, centralized admission will conduct it simultaneously. So I assume that the round 1 and round 2 will have, so the similar form is available for the CAPC, that is your general admission. CAP is called centralized online process for the non-minority. So again it says here, on 8 to 12 you have to complete your part 1 and part 2. Verified students can complete part 2, and end of the day on 12th application form part 1 will close by 4 o'clock on 12th. 13th to 15th I think you have to fill up the general list, and on 19th at 10 o'clock display of junior college admission round 1. It says that student login, you will find your admission. You will also get an SMS. It mentions SMS, so I am assuming you will get an SMS, and that is why they have taken the mobile number and also your email ID. So you will get an email or you will get a SMS. And 19 to 22 you have to confirm your admission. It's written here very clearly, confirmation of admission. And here again point number 7, if student doesn't want to take admission, wait, they can wait. And here, like I said, if a student wants to take admission, click on proceed for admission in student login, upload the required documents and confirm admission. You have to upload the documents which is asked. And if the student doesn't want to take admission, then students who have been allotted to first preference compulsory to take. If such students fail to take admission or rejected, they will be blocked for a consequent regular round. What I understood was there are 3 rounds. So if round 1 you do not take your college preference number 1, which is you already wanted college preference number 1, but you have changed your mind, then you are not allowed round 2, and then you have to try in round 3. So your display of next round will start later on 22nd. I think it shows. I'm not very sure, but it says round 23, 23 June regular admission round 2, and I'm not sure, it is somewhere in July. It is converted from PDF, so it is missing some characters. But regular admission round 3 will start.
Okay, so as you can see, everyone, it is easily available on the 11thadmission.org.in website. So the schedule is available for you, the cutoffs are available, and whatever circulars there are. So a lot of this information is also available on the website. There is another question that has come in about where did it go? Okay, can the domicile certificate be submitted for proof of current residence?
I'm not very sure. Very frankly, I'm not sure. Domicile certificate, I'm not sure whether it shows residence. I'm sorry.
So if I fill a certain college in the second preference, I do not take admission in the same, will I be able to fill that college in the second in round 2?
Yes, you can. For round 2, you can again try. There is not a problem. You can.
But what if they got admission in that? They didn't take admission in that.
Suppose other than college number 1, you can college number 2. You may not get the same preference. You will have to wait for round 2. I'm assuming that you got college number 4 or college number 3 as a admission, but you are not secured. So you will have to try your luck in round 2.
What do we have to fill in the stream code?
Stream code, I don't think you have to fill in anything.
Because I didn't see stream code anywhere.
It is not asking for any code for stream
Yeah,
code.
it asks for art, science, and commerce, and that's how.
You only have to fill arts, commerce, or science.
This question keeps coming up about if my name appears in the first cutoff for my second preference, but not my first preference. It is luck for Pratibha and for everyone who's asking. It is if you don't pick your second preference, that admission goes away. If you don't get your admission in your first preference, after that you can't go back and ask for admission in your second preference. So if you strongly believe that you'll get admission in your first preference, that's you can take that risk, but do keep in mind that it is a risk. If for the minority college, if I apply for 3 colleges and the call can come from all the 3 colleges, or will I only get one of the 3 colleges?
I think you may get calls from all 3 colleges, because the colleges are preparing the merit list according to their data.
Right.
So, for example, you applied for Mitibai, you applied for NL, you applied for Walia College. You may get admission in all colleges, because these colleges are going to work on the separate merit list within the minority colleges, within their allotted forms.
Is it necessary to fill bifocal subject?
No, it is not necessary to fill in bifocal, but you are if you are eligible for bifocal and you want to take a bifocal subject, which is I heard more in demand nowadays. So you'll have to go to that college once you get admission and then apply for a particular bifocal subject. For example, computer science is in great demand, or banking, or these are very on great insurance. These are in demand courses, and you can drop out of a language, etc., and take those 200 mark paper. More easy, more scoring. So, but you'll have to approach your college clerical staff and apply to the college principal.
Right. And is there a list of documents required for admission?
It is most probably the same statement of marks, your living certificate. If you belong to minority, I think you have to download a minority form which is available in the website. It will ask you to download that as an undertaking. It is there in the when you apply under minority, it will ask you to download one particular form. Please have a look at that form. It is there in the form.
Okay. And okay, since you mentioned Nagendra Khandwala and its official name, are there other colleges with similar names like Bombay Sovereign Green Dealers College? And
I think you can just Google it, you will get it.
yeah, it's a case of Googling
Yeah.
where you just have to find it in that way. Okay, again, regarding the schedule, it's all available on the first on the website. There's an entire schedule given. You can refer to the schedule. It will tell you. But the general idea is that on the 13th you will is the minority, and after that it's the first round. I think on the 16th. Sorry, fifth option form part two for the CAP round is at 10 p.m. on the 15th. Okay, so all of this information is there on the website. So you can please refer to that one. Same for the cutoffs as well. The cutoff is available on the mumbai.11thadmission.org.in website. Okay. Yes, the recording, we'll keep the recording available online, at least for the near future. You can refer to it. It will be the same link as well. So I think, okay, one final question would be about the minority form. Uh, Okay, the minority form is also available on the same website, the same place where you're filling the rest of your form, the same place the minority form is.
So, yeah, it is divided into two parts.
It's available in the same place. So you can fill the minority and the general. You can fill the minority first because that is being dealt with first. That is round zero, as they call it, and then the general form will is. But you can lock both. But please do make sure to lock. And if you lock and unlock, then please make sure that you lock again. It is of utmost importance. So I think that is the last of the questions. So I will end it at that. Once again, this video will be available on the same link if you want to refer to it later on. But thank you once again, all parents, for joining us, for asking all your questions. Please do ask any other question that you might have. You can direct it to the school office. Um, I think on Tuesday onwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday. And okay, one final question I'll take up because it's just come in. Can the student opt for maths without taking it in ninth and 10th?
I don't think so. If you are not applied for maths, but there are some colleges which give you a choice. I think that will have to be directly spoken at that particular college. Most of the colleges will not. If maths is a compulsory subject, they may not allow. But in place of maths, for example, in commerce, there are some subjects which you can take. I think what is it called? I've forgotten. I do not remember the name now. But there are some subjects in place of maths.
All right, then. I think that's all for now. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining us.
Okay,
Best of luck for
students.
you.
Yeah, all the best for your, and we are here whenever you, if you have any issue, you can send us an email on contact Ashok or contact Malad or contact Asha. And because the school is closed, we will be on available on only through email. So you can always send us an email, ask any query, and our clinical staff. You can write your mobile number and your if by chance you want urgent anything, any information. I think most of the points we have covered. And if you still have some error or if you are urgent in need of help, you send us a mail. We will try to respond as soon as possible. Thank you. We'll close the session, Rohit.
Yes. All right.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Bye.